Hello, Veteran 0-2 here, welcome back, and this is another episode of Skyrim. In the last episode, I began exploring Redone.
Why is it so dark outside? The sky shouldn't look like that.
Yeah, about the sky. They're all bitching about the sky. Tell me more about this Temple of Mara.
Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim?
No.
Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony.
Sounds exciting. No thanks, though.
Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm.
No.
May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Wait a minute. Temple of Mara? Wait a minute. Isn't that where I got the fucking Dawnbreaker from? Oh, no shit. Temple of Mara. Yeah, you know this Dawnbreaker sword that I have? I know I showed this in my original playthrough, but I actually did go through that temple. And I bought, I fought a bunch of undead for her, and I got the Dawnbreaker. So yeah. And at the temple, there was a statue that looked very similar to that. So that's what. Okay. Mara is the goddess of love. Not that I really give a shit. I do like her Dawnbreaker, though. I do use it quite a bit. If there weren't so many undead in this game, then well, actually, you know what? It's still good against living creatures as well, because it also does 20 points of fire damage. So yeah, it's a good weapon. It's a really good weapon in this Skyrim Redone mod. I don't think it was that good in the original game, though. Well, it might have been one of the better weapons for sure, but it's definitely better in this this mod that I'm playing. So yeah, in this episode I'm going to be exploring more of Redone. I'm going to be making my way towards the Thieves Guild's hideout.
Excuse me, Sarah. Have you seen my pa? Well, he was trading at the market stalls, and then he was gone, and I can't find him. Well, he's got red hair, like me, and a big bushy beard. Oh, won't you help me find him? He's got a scar on his chin shaped like a star, on a big fat belly. Well, Paul's always drinking and coming home late. And maybe he's over at the inn, but urchins like me ain't allowed inside. Just head on over there. I'll be right behind you.
Wait a minute, what? You took gold from me?
Don't know what you're blabbing about, Captain. If I was you, I'd keep my lips shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking leave you alone. Better not be following me. Trying to take my money and shit. Damn kids.
Looking to stay
Don't like those eyes you've got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Yeah.
Greetings, traveler. I don't think we've met. My name's Kayleen. That's right, the Kayleen. Professional bard, playwright, and stage actress. Okay, I'm really just a beggar, but you didn't hear that from me. Exactly, but just because I'm a beggar, it doesn't mean I can't fake being a busker. It's a fine line, you know. One gets paid out of pity, and the other gets to pretend they earned it.
Buying and selling fine
Absolutely.
jewelry
A beggar is nothing without her patrons, and I owe everything I have to the townsfolk here. That's why, as a pretend artist, I do my best to give them more of what they want. Namely, me. Sometimes that means running around with a bucket on my head. Other times, I'm using that bucket as a drum.
Okay.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
No,
gemstones.
why try to
over
reinvent
here.
the wheel? Why not make it faster and rounder? We try and improve on the old favorites. For instance, last week, me and some of the other beggars did a stirring rendition of Fiore and Holger. Only in this play, Fiore was a vampire and Holger was the sun. Earned us 2 septims apiece. We ate real good that night.
Argonian craftsmanship.
My luck may be down, but my spirits are high. But they'll feel even higher with a coin or two.
Oh, fine.
Thank you, traveler. What would you like me to perform?
Fine jewelry here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Yeah, just spend your money
Many
wisely.
thanks. I'll do my best. Farewell.
It's my good deed for the day. Can't take this stuff? Oh, that's Brynjolf's. Wait, he's got a key to a satchel?
Why take a chance?
Wow. Looks like the local blacksmith, so might as well check it out. See what he's got. Maybe I could sell some stuff to him. Awfully bright in here. This is the blacksmith, isn't it? Where do you sell your shit, dude? Whoa. Hi.
What's wrong with the sky? I can't
know.
see the sun. Where did it go?
Where's your boss at? The fuck? What the hell's the point of this? That's not a shop. It is really dark out here. And it's... Oh, well, it's starting to get dark anyways. Jeez, it's already almost nighttime? Fuck, man. It's crazy. Yeah, I already checked that one.
Things just go from bad to worse. First the war.
Oh, I take it the blacksmith probably comes out here during the day when he's doing stuff. Anyways, the Bee and Barb, Blackbeard Meadery, huh? You guys sell ale here? I want me some ale.
I'm quite busy. Need something, or can I get back to work? Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire.
This guy's got some interesting
I'd also
barb.
warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems. Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Oh, sure.
Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Blackbriar Mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim. Take
what
a
do you
look.
have? Yeah, what do you have for stuff? You don't have any ale? Ah, you stink. I don't want your Blackbriar shit.
She's an
Unless I find
absolute
out later
pleasure
I
to
can
work
use
for.
it for something.
In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm
Really?
the 4th person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last 3 are at the bottom of Lake Honrik. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can.
Wow.
Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah, fired. Sure. That's what I meant. Come back and see us again.
Trouble in the meadery business, huh? Man, it is dark out here.
Things just go from bad to worse.
What's this?
First the war, now dragons.
Prawn. Oh, hey. Hello.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Okay, dream weaving, fine. You can actually use this thing here to make a special type of gear called dream gear or dream cloth or something like that. I guess it's really good if you want to make like a mage type character. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that obviously, but well, actually I might later. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I don't actually know what you need in order to make stuff for that, but yeah, I am aware of it because some of the things in the perk trees affect that. Do you sell anything?
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Oh. Is there, doesn't anybody ever sell anything in this town other than ale? Man. Alright. Maybe I'm just there at the wrong time. Maybe I gotta come back during the day or something. Side bunkhouse. Wait a minute, is this that orphanage place?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
If you looking for something or what?
Yeah, what is
This
place?
heap of matchsticks is what everyone calls Helga's bunkhouse. Can you stay here? No. The bunkhouse is for the working man, not some sort of luxury inn for tourists.
Okay.
Of course not. You expect me to take care of it by myself? My niece Svana helps me with the chores. She'd be more help if she kept her head out of the clouds. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits and she was dropped in my lap.
Deluva, you promised me you'd pay me back yesterday.
Okay.
I don't know why I bothered.
What's the story?
I don't know why I bother either. You don't have anything interesting to say.
If you'd stop wasting your coin on that skooma, you'd have enough gold to live on.
Sorry, Titus. I'll get it to you somehow.
Modesty, why don't you just take a bed here? There's no need to sleep in Beggar's Row.
The cold stone, the dampness.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
Are you sure that's the real reason? It wouldn't have anything to do with others making you lonely and unwelcome. Because if it is...
You have a kind heart.
I'm doing okay. It's just another day with not a lot going on.
Is there anything in particular I can help you with?
Fujita, you really need to stop using that.
Well, that's something that doesn't happen every day. You want to ask me questions? I'm just a farmhand. On the list of important folks in this town, I'm about as low in common as a borrowed robe. So, I don't know who you think I am, stranger, but I'm not at all interesting. You, on the other hand, I bet you've gone on all sorts of adventures.
Yeah, this guy doesn't sound interesting at all. I'm not gonna talk.
Does she have more excuses?
She said she'll have it
Hey,
soon.
don't look at me that way.
Hey, get out of my way. I want to use your cooking pot.
Why do you
Damn it.
insist on defending that woman? All she does with her money is spend it on that dark elf garden.
Oh shit, I don't have any.
Working at the Riften
all that
fishery
stuff is
tough.
back in
I had to
fucking
put some coin in my pocket.
in Volkahar. Oops. Yeah, so I can't use it right now. I was gonna make some more explosives, but fuck it. Hello.
Trees. They're beautiful here.
Oh.
Sorry about
Reminds
the
me of
mess.
autumn at home.
Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Hello. Do you work here?
Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her.
Ah.
She's disgusting.
What the
I
fuck?
think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she's slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once,
slut?
I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do.
Sorry, Titus.
Sure, why not?
Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indarin. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Okay.
Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
Can't
Okay.
you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training? Need something?
Ooh, you offer light armor training?
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Oh, alright. Sweet. Expert level. Okay, so she can train you up to skill level 75, so I can get 9 levels of training from her. Although, I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. It is rather expensive. So yeah, I think I'd rather save it for something else.
Look, I've moved all over Skyrim selling these bits of junk, and I'm barely scraping by. I'm not out to win friends, and I could care less if you're happy about your purchase or not. I just need the coin. The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the better. Are you serious? The war is tearing the land apart. The dragons have returned seeking who knows what. Skyrim is going nowhere, fast. If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns. They'd stop at nothing to take your last bit of food if that's all you had. The Ratway's too good a place for that scum.
Wow.
There are ruined sewer tunnels beneath the city. The only way I know how to get in there is through a door off of the canal. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay up here. Come back when you're ready to spend
I'm
more
off
gold.
work at the Blackbriar Meadery. I'll be back there in the morning.
We all know Nilu.
Travel safe.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Redone fishery.
Any luck
Holy
in
crap, man. Get out of my way, people. I'm trying to... Fuck it.
What am I going to do?
Take it anymore, Titus. And Darn keeps pushing me around.
Oh, my aching head. Why do I do this to myself? Bolly is a good man. He pays us well and watches out for us. I used to work at the Blackbriar Meadery, but Indarin and I never saw eye to eye. That elf has no patience at all.
on to someone else.
It's probably for the best anyway. I'm far better at fishing than working in a meadery. My job at the Riften fishery is in danger. The owner, Wally, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Here you go.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Thanks, I guess.
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all of Skyrim.
This is the guy I stole the ring from.
I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art.
Really?
Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you.
Sure.
Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore.
Shit, man, I could probably easily get all that shit.
Will you shut up and just hear me out?
Not well, I'm
have
afraid.
some of it laying
That
around.
Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was Troll Fat Salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves Guild. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Yeah, alright, there we go.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
What do you need? Working at the Riften fishery is... I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
Yes?
Wait a minute.
What can I do for you? I'm not a friend, I'm a suitor. If only I could convince her to see me as such. Not well. No matter how ferociously I chase the woman, she treats me as if I just contracted swamp fever. Does she think I'm an Argonian? I've never even seen a swamp. No offense.
I'm not an Argonian, so whatever, that's not funny.
Oh, rats, you're gonna beat me up now, aren't you? Well, I'll have you know I am well trained in the art of curling up in a ball and weeping softly. Then thank the divines I neglected to bathe. Marry Helga. Now there's a frightening thought. Oh no, I assure you my intentions are entirely puerile. I want to bed her. I want to dip my face in her ample bosom and make crude animal noises. I want to taste her apple pie, eat her sweet roll, and now I'm hungry. Did I mention her bosom was ample? It seemed like an important detail.
Yeah, I think you did.
Don't remind me of that place. I saved up all my gold, traveled to the opposite end of Skyrim, and what did they tell me? The sisters are communing with the Bella and can't be disturbed. I've never heard a worse excuse in all my years. Oh no, I'm not going through that again. Helga is right here, and by all accounts not a picky woman.
If all you know how to do is curl up in a ball, how the fuck did you make it to the other side of Skyrim? Oh, I guess maybe you took a
It's
carriage
well
or
known
something.
that Helga is what ruffians call a very loose woman. Man, mer, dwarven centurion, they say she takes all who are willing. Somehow, I managed to be excluded from this special fraternity.
Right?
Safe travels.
Probably because you don't have much money. That's probably what it is. So yeah, they're
Listen
really
to me, Flagon. You'll never get Niluva's...
talking about
If you're
this
looking for a
Helga.
bed, this is the wrong place.
I don't know. Next
She
to
doesn't
Jade,
seem
you're
that
probably
evil.
the last person
You looking
she
for
has
something
on
or
her
what?
list.
Well,
I
maybe
don't
she
know why I
does.
bother.
Well, no, she
I
definitely
suppose there's
does.
no harm in
She's
that.
kind of a
But you have
bitch.
Well, we all know Niluva's a dick.
Alright. Explore the entire town or what?
The
Then
Greybeards
explore
have
down
summoned
there.
the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such not happened for hundreds of years.
Yeah, I'll be showing off High Hrothgar soon enough. But I think it is time to go to the sewers after I loot these fucking alchemy reagents. Why is it considered stealing from that one? See, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and then it's not with this one. I guess that's Valandor's barrel, so that's considered stealing, I guess. But yeah, apparently they got a bunch of residences down here. The House of Garments. Is this a clothing store?
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Really?
No, I might have it stored away. Can I help you?
Yeah, what sort of clothes do you offer?
All types. While I mostly sell farm clothes and work boots, most of my profits come from the nobles. People think you need to go to Solitude to sell the high-end garments, but that's not true. Simple. There may be half as many customers, but they buy twice as many clothes. Why? Because this city is incredibly filthy, and fancy threads in particular aren't made to handle it. And the tougher the stains, the more likely people will buy clothes instead of washing them. Ah, I keep most of my inventory sealed in crates. The clothing on display here is just for show, and if by chance some of it gets moldy, then a little hot water and vinegar does the trick.
Okay.
I get enough, although not as many as I'd like. That's what happens when you run your business from the sewers.
Whoops.
But this location does allow me to be more discreet.
Okay. Hold on a minute. This fucking thing keeps falling over. There we go. Yeah, what do you got for sale?
Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm just basically looking to see if he has anything that I need to disenchant. But I'm pretty sure that I got all those enchantments already memorized. Looks like he's got some pretty good stuff. Ooh. He's got a necklace that's better than the necklace that I had previously. Yeah, the one I had before was 20% better. This one is 25% better. You know what? I'll pick it up. Just in case. I got plenty of cash. Yeah, none of those rings are going to be as good as the ring of the beast that I have. Alright, cool. That wasn't
Thank
a
you
waste.
for stopping by, Sirrah. Let me know if there's anything else you require.
Oh, sure. Oh, wait.
Let me know if you...
What can I sell to you?
Gowns? Clothes for any occasion, really.
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't know where I found that, but you can have it and have a silver ring. I'll obviously keep that because I just bought it.
Remember to tell all your friends about my store. The location may be a bit sordid, but the wares are all high quality.
Yeah, I mean, really. I didn't even find this guy before when I was exploring Riften. Nice. Juniper berries. Pretty much takes us to the end of the line as far as Riften is concerned, huh? Other than, you know, we could go down that way to the sewers. Yeah, I already searched all those. What about over this way? Wait, did I check these? No, I did not. Beggar's Row. Is this another tavern? Oh, wait a minute. It's that fucking girl that took my money from before.
What do you want?
Oh, and it's that fucking beggar lady.
Sure, I'm a dirty beggar. Why would you want to even speak to me?
I don't know, but I guess this is where all the beggars live. Wait, even this guy lives here?
Come see me in the market if you're looking for the finest custom jewelry in all Skyrim.
Why do you live here, man? Whatever. I'll leave him alone. Ulgrim's elixirs. Anywho, I definitely think it's time to go in the sewers. So yeah, let's go ahead and go inside the Ratway. Find out where these Thieves Guild people are. I'll be right back. Alright, it's time to explore the Ratway. Find out what this place is all about, huh? Uh-oh. What is that, a rat? You know, it's been a while since I used some illusion magic, but I don't have the feeling that these people in here are going to be friendly towards me, so...
Is someone there?
Oh god. Wrong guard. Whoa.
Nothing here after all.
I don't know, Drop. They scared me. Someone there.
Someone there? Remember, hit the one in the middle.
Was that guy drunk or something?
Do your
Human black skeever. Whatever. These guys are fucking morons. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff. Oops. Yeah, wrong type of arrows there. No, fuck that. I probably should just sneak up behind him and kill him with this. Ooh, there we go. Goodbye to this guy. Gotta be a rat. Or, yeah, that's a rat. Definitely a rat. Almost dead skeever at that. How do I get this fucking drawbridge thing to come down? Maybe there's a lever on the other side. Looks like I'm gonna have to drop down. In the fist. Ooh, he had some ale on him. Nice. Gloves of the Pugilist. 10% of all incoming damage is reflected. Stamina regeneration ring. Damn. You want night vision, it's hard to see down here. Well, at least in that area it is. Moss, another alchemy reagent. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this one's dead. Doesn't look like he's dead, but he is. Oil. Not good for me. Fucking dark as shit over here. Bunch of traps. Look at that. Sneaky bastards. Fucking alchemy lab. Still can't see a damn thing in here. It's pretty damn dark in these sewers. Yeah, now you can see. See, that's really kind of messed up because You know, with my night vision, I should be able to see everything, no problem, but I guess not. I guess I'm gonna have to use torches in this place from time to time, you know? I don't know why I just picked that up. But whatever. Health fortification potion. It might be easier to see if I put that shit away. Fucking blinding me like headlights. What the fuck is this all about? What are they, sacrificing people on this fucking chopping block here or something? Or what? What the hell's going on there? What's that about? Yeah, I think it's time for some more fury. Oh, someone there? I can't hit that guy.
What was that?
We'll tag each other. Fucking morons. Attack you, or feed off of you, I mean. Skyforge light shield. Nice. Glass gauntlets. Yeah, fucking enchant those and sell those. Yeah, for some reason I could not fucking target that guy with that spell. Kept hitting like the side of the wall. Oh, look at that. My lockpicking / stealing skill, or yeah. Pickpocketing skill went up. Save that for later. I obviously have not read that book yet. Well, hey, shortcut. I was right. Damn, that helps. The ragged Flagon. Where the Thieves Guild area is.
Give it up, Redone. Those days are over.
I'm telling you, this one is different.
We've all heard that one before, Bryn. Quit kidding yourself.
Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
You,
That's
Max,
impossible.
Mercer,
But the Stickney heard that loud in the tavern say it was a full shipment of furs. They should be worth
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you call that then?
Not furs.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Well, you won't let Mercy get revenge.
Yeah, getting here was pretty easy.
Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market,
How about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways.
Yeah, who do you want me to kill?
Kirava, Ursi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed.
Oh,
bad for business.
Oh, fine.
Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
Okay.
Helga is a devout follower of Dibella.
met
Built
her
over the
already.
statue to the divine that she keeps at the bunkhouse. Use it as leverage, and she'll cave. Kirava's stubborn, but she's got a soft spot for family. Talk to Talon Jay at the Bee and Barb, and see if you can get something out of him. They're well acquainted, if you catch my meaning. He's as pig-headed a man as you'll ever find. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude.
Okay. Thanks
I'll
for
be
the
here
info.
when you're done.
Hey, guy.
Got a lot of nerve coming down here. We don't know you, so we've got nothing to talk about. How about you finish the job Brynjolf gave you? Then we can talk.
This guy's supposed to be the man, huh?
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Really? This guy does have some ale. Thank you for the ale. And he's got one piece of, or one thing of salt pile, huh? Oh.
Aye.
I'm
Hello.
not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
I think Brynjolf could give you all the information you need.
Yeah, can you train me in sneak?
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Nice. Ooh, this guy's a master sneak, too. But look at that price. Holy fuck. That's crazy. I don't even know if I want to invest in it. With that cost, that's ridiculous. Yeah, maybe later. Maybe some other time. Maybe if I make a whole bunch of money.
I'm busy. Don't you have something to do?
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
Whoa.
They call me Dirge, because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground. Why? You think it's funny or something?
No. No, it's great.
Oh yeah? I think so too. You're pretty smart. Hey, here. Have one on the house.
Wow, you just gave me some fucking meat, huh? Thanks. I don't know what to do with it, but...
Maul? Yeah. That jerk works for Maven Blackbriar now. Left me down here watching this garbage heap. I guess he's better at all that talking stuff anyway. I just mess everything up. I already told you. They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the ground.
Okay.
It moves, but it does not step. The dust does not stir, and the floor sleeps. Knives is surprised to learn it is not a cat. Its mouth is much noisier than its feet. One will get it killed far before the other. It is not a Khajiit, so it depends on its eyes. It can only see what's in front, but knives here. 20 paces to the east, a thief scratches his ears. 50 paces further, a beggar sighs and counts his coins. 2 stories above, a couple says their vows, while underneath in the catacombs, a widow weeps for her husband. The cat hears, the mind knows, minutes before anything is seen. Its eyes can only see the past, but Knives' ears know the future. Knives did not part from his childhood on good terms, and was forced to flee. Senchal, to the south, promised good loot, but the Tenmar forest is unforgiving. Not seasoned warriors. So he went north, roaming the savannas, and playing the role of common burglar. North he continued to travel, a stranger in strange lands. He had followed the water until he reached the Imperial City. There, the pockets were stingy, and the locks highly irritable. They grew angry at the slightest touch, and Knives wondered if he should return to Elsweyr, where every lock knew his name. That was when Bandar smiled upon him and granted him another path. Knives found a book labeled Shadow Marks, and it made promises of easy loot.
Yeah, Shadow Marks?
Even its eyes fails it. Has it not noticed the marks carved onto the door frames? The Shadow Mark allows thieves to speak through time and communicate what lies behind each door. Knives' ears can tell him the future, but they cannot hear the past. These Shadow Marks, they tell him a bit of both. There are very strong personalities in the guild. Knives prefers this, so that he may operate unnoticed. Vex, Sapphire, and Tonelia remind Knives of the Pamar rat, loyal but fearsome. Delvin and Viper love to talk, while Vigel and Brynjolf are eager to listen. Dirge and Thrin are the muscle, and they will not hesitate to flex. Rune's past is a curiosity, but one that seems to have no answer. Cynric has been with the guild longer than most, yet he lacks the qualities to lead. If there is one it should avoid, it is the Bosmer, Nirun. That one is more spoiled than Sibi Blackbriar. His palate is used to fine cheeses and wines, and complains that everything here tastes like cat urine. Knives might have something to do with that. Knives does not like complainers, nor does he enjoy losing a bet.
This guy pisses in people's food that he doesn't like. That's hilarious. I love this guy.
Steals for the guild and carves those shadow marks in the
though.
doors that have none. On some occasions, he will even cook. Usually, Knives saves his talents for special meals, like when an enterprising thief steals a vintage wine or a barrel of important delicacies. In fact, Knives' fondest memory is the day a disgruntled fisherman sold Tonelia a crate of fresh meringar. 'Tis a rare fish that inhabits the Sea of Coasts, a week's voyage from the coast. Knives prepared the fillet with chives, parsley, and a drop of lemon, and served it with a side of fresh tomatoes. The walls of this sewer drank in that aroma for weeks. Not a single complaint could be heard in the Flagon. Even Nirun managed to keep his mouth silent. Ah, that was a good time to be Knives. True, they say the Khajiit are born into the guild. Knives thinks he was born an assassin, raised a prowler and adopted by thieves. Knives was the last of a litter of 3 and slew the one who gave birth to him. From that day, his fur was marked with blood. The manes of his fathers, his forefathers, all grey. Only Knives flows like a river of blood. It was an ill omen, and Knives' father was a superstitious cat. The very sight of this one threw him into a rage. On those nights, he would wander the village sands, waiting for the new sun to warm them. He was drawn to the back alleys and the aroma of the moon. If he was tired or hungry, he wormed his way through the crowd outside the schoolmarts, picking the pockets of those who had one too many. Only one night, he picked the wrong pocket. It belonged to a servant of cities. Yes, he convinced Knives he was right side up, when in truth he was upside down. Knives did not know this, because the cat always landed on his feet. To heed the call of the Black Sacrament, and to young Knives, taking a life was no different than stealing a coin. Young Knives was eager to please his mentor, so he killed without remorse. He would have kept killing if Razir paid him what he was worth. Some say Knives should not have betrayed Razir, but it was Knives who was betrayed first. But why kill him? Well, it was easier for Knives to murder his mentor than to tell him no. Razir told this one he was an assassin of the Dark Brotherhood, a remnant of the Corinthi Sanctuary in Elsweyr. The sanctuary had been shut down by the Black Hand, and without a guild or disciple, he said he wished to pass on his knowledge. He taught this Khajiit the tools of the trade, mostly how to listen, how to find a single sound in a cacophony of noise. A whisper in a tavern, a rattle of a coin purse, a footstep in a crowd. So much information in a single step. The step conveyed where a person was, where he was headed, and how anxious he was to get there. Yet it was not all Knives was taught. Razir showed this Khajiit how to read, how to charm, and even how to cook. Yes, there are people in life who will do everything to help one succeed, and those who will use him for their own success. It turns out, these people look exactly the same. Not so, for a true thief attracts no attention. Knives sought out Delvin and used the shadow marks to guide him. There was one mark of great interest to Knives. 2 circles intersecting a diamond. The mark of the protected. Knives found such a mark on the barrel of a house near Solitude. It belonged to a Thane named Eriku. A Thane of such importance would have valuables locked in a safe, along with documents that tied him to certain parties. It was a good omen. While Locks asked Knives to listen to the dance of tumblers to convince a safe to open, he need only listen for its heartbeat. In fact, Knives was almost out the door when his legs felt heavy as bricks. His toes tingled, and soon they lost all feeling. It seems both his ankles had been struck by an ice spike from Edgar's personal wizard. The wizard called the guards and woke the Thane. There had been reports of a thief in the area, and the guards speculated Knives was the culprit. Knives did not protest. He simply recommended that the Thane first check the contents of the safe before making such a hasty decision. He glanced curiously at the wizard before rushing back upstairs. When he returned, he screamed at the guards to let Knives free. "This Khajiit is my honored guest," he railed. "And if you so much as damage even a whisker, I will have every single one of your heads." The guard released Knives and left the residents shaking their heads. The wizard, confused, turned to his master. "I thought the safe was emptied yesterday," he said, "to help pay for last night's fete." "Not anymore," the Thane replied, tossing a gem to the wizard, "for our guest has been kind enough to fill it."
Pretty interesting character.
Until next time.
I need you to do me a favor, Dirge.
Sure, Ton. You know I'm good for it.
There's a new guard nosing around the meadery. Can you do something about it?
Gladly. He won't bother you anymore, I promise.
If you're looking for conversation, the Flagon isn't the place.
What have you done to yourself? I cannot work with you in this state, Night Walker.
Huh? Oh, you're the face sculptor. Yeah, what are you talking about?
I assumed you were here to see me about your face. To have it sculpted into something more artful than nature has bestowed upon you. But my techniques only work on the living, not those that have crossed over into undead.
Oh. Okay.
This is true, but my techniques only work on the living. You've chosen a different path to remake yourself.
So yeah, since I'm a vampire, I can't actually change my
I've
face.
not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I counted the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Whoa, 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 lady, come on. Don't get
Until
crazy
next
here.
time.
I'm just asking a simple question. Anyways, that's all for this episode of Skyrim. This is the Thieves Guild. I'll be doing my first mission to get indoctrinated into their order in the next episode. See you next time.